I had about 2 weeks of sleepless nights as I was getting all kinds of emails about how we could not do this without any sort of solution. Whatever anybody else said, we were gonna make this thing happen for the kids, to be able to give the students a full experience of what it would be like to be in new media. About 4 or 5 weeks before the program started, Vince Vaughn reached out and he said, hey, I'll come in and I'll be a part of it. I was blown away. I was like, really? Is this happening? I found out he is not only interested in education, tremendously passionate about education.
I was always grateful for the project-based learning opportunities I had to learn about camera and storytelling. And so that really served me well later in life in my profession. When you actually are part of a project and you complete it, you have something to show and it gives you a different sense of accomplishment than someone evaluating your comprehension. But I didn't learn if I was just filling out a questionnaire. There's nothing quite like actually executing it and doing it. That's a very different experience in learning it. And also I think in building someone's self-esteem. Mr. Douglas has always done a terrific job here. I've been super impressed with the films that come out of here, the course and the class, and the opportunities that he provides. I really am just motivated and inspired by what he has done. And I thought, what a perfect learning pattern. Some theory and instruction, the ability to go put it to use, getting feedback, and the ability to watch others and learn their process and how did they solve the problem. So I really believe in that as just a basic learning tool.
With Vince Vaughn coming into Summer Stories, it was seamless. He was an actual teacher. Vince validated what I've been trying to do for the last 20 years, and that is to build a dynamic, personalized learning community focused on audience-based storytelling that is meaningful and life-changing. And that's exactly what we did.
I can't wait for you guys to get started, start learning techniques, start putting them to use. So tell your story, because it's important that you harness your own abilities to translate what you're thinking or what you're feeling. You guys have things to say, so be excited about that. And this is inspiring. We're gonna have so much fun learning from each other.
So I believe that this will fundamentally change education. This is the most dynamic way to be able to show and demonstrate student learning that I've ever seen. The kid wins because it gives them a chance to identify their story, and the student writes it, they record it with their phones, the device in their pocket, and then they can bring it into Final Cut Pro. They put it together very simply, and they get feedback. That's the beauty of the cycle. They move it from good to great, something they're proud of, something that the teacher can look at and go, yeah, they clearly got it. There's no faking that.
As a father of one of the students, what I like to see is she's willing to put herself out there. I like that she is supportive of other people's journeys and trying to fit in and learn. Being able to both advocate for the things that you believe in, as well as being able to hear and respect someone with a different point of view is going to be the true journey of life, regardless if you're in a film project or not. That in the pursuit of education currently, they're not getting those opportunities as obviously.
The students really benefited from having OWC come behind them and to be able to give them tools that work, that are intuitive. The Envoy Pro Elektron was so essential, just to be able to transfer really large files that quickly to multiple different MacBook Pros. The Thunderbolt 3 dock was really, really helpful to be able to connect into the system that we were at and be able to present on their large screen. The ThunderBay 4, to be able to have one central place where all the students could take all of their work and be able to put it to one archive was amazing.
With technology and with this kind of support, it shows kids that they can actually apply something that they're learning. So they can start doing amazing things and go, wow, look what I've done, and wow, look what I'm going to do.
The highlight of my professional career, no doubt about it.
I've really learned that storytelling is a very important part to filmmaking.
Having everyone's input and collaboration is really helpful because there are ideas that you don't think of that they might.
I like getting compliments on my work by professional actors. Beat my mom to a compliment by a celebrity. It's a lot.
And I've really enjoyed creating an environment and a culture for kids to get in the pool and to learn. You won't learn your potential without facing things that are challenging.
It shows you don't have to follow convention. All these things that are there at their fingertips can help them express themselves, and just all the opportunities there are around that.
How incredible would it be to be able to share this experience with kids in LA, kids in New York, kids all around the world, trying to get students to be able to create, think differently, to be able to take those next steps individually with the phone in their pocket, using incredibly intuitive apps like Final Cut Pro, and he totally agreed. And now we get to figure that out.
It's really fun. Like, I consider it school, but it's like fun.
This is not a chance that I get every day, and I'm very thankful that I got this opportunity.
I'll definitely be able to take what I've learned in this camp to the things I do in the future.
I'm so incredibly thankful that OWC has chosen us to be able to see what can happen going forward in education as things continue to expand, continue to democratize within storytelling. As an educator, you need brands that get that.
OWC, the speed to create, the capacity to dream.